We got something a little different in store today. What's up, guys? It's your boy. Still needs an intro, and you read the title. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Now this video actually kind of landed in my lap as I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and saw this listing for free. So it's on a first come first served basis, and as long as I'm the first one there to pick it up, it should work out. And I mean, come on now, it's free. All you gotta do is go pick it up and then fix it, and then boom, you got a whole video on it. It's free. So Mom, with me hitting 200 subscribers and graduating high school, I wanted to celebrate by giving you a car.
I love it! Thank you! Oh.
So she's pretty mean. Turn on the spotlight. Tires need replacing. The exterior is a little scuffy, but the main problem is when you put her in drive, she doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna fix her up just for you. You're welcome. And here she be. She's a beast. So what I ended up actually having to do is the guy was kind enough to freaking follow me all the way to my mom's, so shout out to him. But it's relatively tall. It comes up to like my mid-thigh, and again, I'm like roughly 6 foot. So if you listen, you can actually hear the problem that it's having. So when you come down here and press on the gas, it doesn't go anywhere. So what I'm assuming is the drive that goes from the battery to the tires is stripped or something along those lines. So I'm going to start pulling this apart and diagnose the issue. So what I'm going to do first is flip this puppy over and start taking apart this bottom end. See if I can move the camera so that you can see it a little better. Alright, so a lot of these are going to be, by the looks of it, Phillips head. So let's see if I can't find a Phillips head screwdriver to start taking off these panels really quick. Next is trying to figure out how to get the axles to come off. So what I think I need to do is pop this off, maybe? Okay, so yes, this part does come off. Let's see what's underneath of it. And there's this part. It looks like there's a Phillips head screw on there. What does this do? Ah, check this out. So if I can get that Phillips head screw out, let's see if that does anything. When you do that, it does this. So this wheel, see if this wheel, oh, look at that. So now this wheel comes off like so. Yeah, let me get this on the other side really quick. Perfect. So is this whole, oh, look at that. So yeah, this whole shaft just comes out. So now we can take a look in there and see what the problem is. So a couple quick things I noticed right off the bat. You can see that this has all of these teeth that go around it, but if we come to the other side, it's broken on the top. So let's push the gas pedal really quick and see if it does anything. Looks of it. If we look here, that one, you can see that the motor's engaging. But if we look at the teeth really quick, okay. So I don't know what the real issue is, but what I'm thinking is happening is that since these teeth, because you could see when I was actually on there, something about this isn't engaging with the wheel. So if we and I believe that would be our issue. So you can see on the back side of the wheel, the gear has nothing to really grab a hold of. So my thought is that it just kind of spins around. So now that we know what the issue is for the passenger side of the car anyway, let's try and figure out what's wrong with the driver's side. I can't remember specifically where I left off last, but what we realized during the diagnosis is that the reverse motor is bad, and then there's a electrical connection between the gear selector kind of and the forward motor, so that the low speed isn't working. So what we're doing right now is we're going through and taking everything apart just to kind of, one, get to all the wiring a little easier, because here you can see it's under the seats, but then secondly is just to simply get everything apart so we can clean it a little more efficiently. So that's what we're working on at the moment. Now there are a few things that do work. So like right here next to the steering wheel, you can see the battery. It shows how much battery life is in it. That's lighting up. I don't know if that's accurate or if it's just like an on and off switch. But then this isn't working at the moment. It's a functioning radio and clock, but you can see it's not even, here, let me turn on my flash. Here, you can see it's not even turning on. I think that's where the key is supposed to be, right there. And then this isn't working. Yeah, and that's supposed to be the on-off switch. Here's a little glove box full of rocks. Cup holder. I'm gonna figure out why. I don't know if these are supposed to light up when you put it in gear or what the deal is, but none of these seem like they should function or anything. But yeah, so we're just gonna proceed to take everything apart and try and figure out what works and what doesn't. And 1,000 Phillips screws later, you can see this mess of a wiring harness. And that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. Next step in the process is going to be trying to actually fix everything, all the electrical issues, and hopefully we can begin to order the stuff that we need, with our fingers crossed that it's not going to take a month and a half to get here. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and share it with your friends. If you'd consider subscribing, click over here. If you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch next, click over here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys next time.